Yeah. Hey, we're talking about services. That's Sunday the 30th of June. Come on, talk to me. That way Sharon won't think you're quiet. Sunday the 30th of June. I want to talk to you about Sunday the 28th of July because we're going to two services, 8:30 and 10:30, all right? And in between those two services, coffee shop will be open and bookshop will be open. After the second service, neither will be open. I'll encourage you to go home. So you come back for night church at 6 o'clock, all right? Because we're not stopping that, because night church is somewhat of a different congregation than morning church, but some of you come to both. But that's 8:30 and 8:30 and 10:30. I wonder which one you're going to come to. Don't tell me, because it'll all be different, and I'm hoping some of you will come to both so you can volunteer in the one and worship in the other, all right? Now, in order to know who's going to volunteer for what, because we're going to need more volunteers for two services than what we do for one, we've got a table set up in the foyer, and already many of you have put your names down for this and that and the other thing, and sometimes we get 50 people putting their name down for the one thing that we need 3 people for, and we get one person putting their name down for the thing we need 10 people for. So we will be negotiating with you on that, all right? But we've got the table set up again. The lovely Alicia, one of our interns, will be out there staffing that table, taking your details, and I'm hoping you'll put your name down for something or other, all right? And there's so many opportunities, and that's why we put this little flyer in your newsletter for the last several weeks, and I've been preaching on this stuff for the last 3 weeks, but this morning we're not. We'll come back to it again like a week before, just to make sure you're all... I'm going to read this to you because it's in there, but I know you can read it, and I know you can stick it on your fridge and all that, but it's so well written by one of our staff, and I thought it was good. They wrote it well, and I read it well. 2 services. Building with Living Stones, ministry opportunities for you. Do you have a warm and welcoming disposition? Enjoy talking to people and putting them at ease? Well, why not serve as a greeter or usher during any one of our services? Or do you feel safe? By the way, did you know we had ushers? They usher you in. The whole idea is to kind of fill up the front seats before we fill up the back ones, because the late people then, you know, well, if they're late and there's still some up the front, we'll try and usher you up the front. But so that we don't have blanks all over the place, and, you know, that makes sense, doesn't it? Ushers and greeters. Or do you feel safer with a counter or a desk between you and the unknown person? Then maybe the coffee shop or bookshop would better suit you. Are you an attention to detail kind of person, like to be unseen in your service to Christ? Maybe service logistics or in-service steward is the position for you. Are you a quick thinker and able to direct with accuracy and authority? And some of you always wanted authority. This could be for you. Car parking marshal or ushers may be your thing. You can tell them where to go. You've always wanted to do that, haven't you? Somewhere to park anyway. Do you enjoy technology, sound and visual equipment? Why not try your hand at being part of the production team? Can I just ask you to do something, guys? All of you, turn around. We'll just turn around and look and see who's behind you in that box. And then look up at the cameraman and give him a wave, everyone. There you go. And are you afraid of heights? This job is not for you. None of these sound like me, we hear you say. Well, there's more. Are you passionate about children of all shapes and sizes? I'm looking for someone. There we go. I found you, sir. All shapes and sizes. Does your heart beat for the education and discipleship of your young ones? Kids Church Ministry is another whole world of opportunities for you. Baby room, 6 weeks to 18 months. Nursery, 18 months to kindy. Kids Church, pre-primary to year 7. Jesus said, do not prevent the children from coming to me. But wait, there's more that doesn't even happen on a Sunday. So some opportunities for you. Alicia, they will mob you this morning. You have to beat them off with a stick, all right? And get all their details.